Hey everybody, it's March 2nd and we're leaving Magnolia Beach Park, and we had a fantastic time. Spent 7 nights here. It is supposed to get really crappy weather tomorrow with thunderstorms and whatnot, so anyways, had a bit of a marine layer this morning and that's kind of burned off. The sun is actually coming out, although it was supposed to be cloudy all day today.
And it was cloudy all day yesterday instead.
Angie's a little disappointed she's not able to actually get out her gravity-free chair and
just chill,
soak up the sun. But
yeah.
Anyways, we really enjoyed our stay here and we're off to Marble Falls. Well, we made it to Buc-ee's in Bastrop, and this Buc-ee's is hugely bigger than the other one we stopped at in Wharton. There's another Buc-ee's store over there, and there's a huge one here. That's just amazing to me. So we're gonna go back in and get some more salsa. What are we getting?
I don't know, we're just gonna look around. Go on our little walk.
Little walk. We just stopped, walked the dog. Got to go in here and patronize it and get some lunch.
Outside 215, Eventide Way.
That blinker, or maybe.
And then once he gets in here, then he can pull back and forth and get
right
where he wants. You're good.
You're good. You got tons of room. It's just all on the truck.
Start following it around now, Sean. Follow it around hard.
Yeah, except for it drops off. I just don't want it to rip the tonneau cover.
In the end by 3, 5.
Yeah, you got tons of room. You got tons of room.
Come on back a little more and then you can get straight. Now watch yourself.
Hey,
on television.
Yes.
your princess dog is
Yeah.
keeping an eye on you.
X-ray and ABG are normal. Pediatric neuro.
There you go.
Caution, man at work. So hey everybody, we are here in Central Texas and we're preparing to get things ready to head over to Big Bend National Park. Dad over here got underneath to replace his oil filter and add a quart of new oil, and discovered, so here we are underneath the engine, and as you can see, the water pump's been dripping. We got us a little drippy. We're gonna swap out the water pump. How many miles on this?
120.
120,000 miles. Wait, 04?
04.
04. So the truck's 16 years old, got 120,000 on it. I guess you really can't complain too bad when stuff like this happens. We ran up to AutoZone, we got us a pump, a new serpentine belt. Alright, Dad has already pulled out the air box here. Isn't really too big of a deal. It just helps make things a little bit more accessible in here to get to the pump. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 4 nuts that hold the radiator shroud, and the engineers at least did one thing right. They made these collapsible, so that'll allow us to pinch that shroud in and give us a little bit more room to get in there to access the serpentine belt and the water pump. Now the water pump is just right down there, and it's held in by 2 bolts. 2 10mm bolts. So we'll get this fan shroud collapsed, and then we'll get this serpentine belt out of the way so we can access that pump. Right here is the water pump. And the water pump is held to the block by 2 10mm bolts, and it's just a little bit difficult to work on this and try to do this at the same time. Hopefully that's alright. So we have our alternator right here, we have our idler pulley right here, and then of course again right here is the water pump that we're trying to get, and we've undone the bolts around to be able to collapse the shroud so that we'll be able to get that serpentine belt out. Alright, well, we got the pump out, and again it's kind of hard to see where it goes, but the pump goes right back up in there. It's held on by 2 bolts. Well, there she is, back together, ready for another 15 years and 120,000 miles. Mission accomplished. Success. Marble Falls, Texas was founded in 1887 by Adam Rankin Johnson, known as General Stovepipe Johnson. Stovepipe Johnson earned the nickname after fooling the Union Army by constructing fake cannons with stovepipes and wagon wheels at the Newburgh, Indiana raid in 1862. Stovepipe Johnson facilitated the construction of a railroad to nearby Granite Mountain in 1884. Then platted the township and began selling lots in July of 1887. Granite Mountain is a solid dome of pink granite rising over 860 feet west of Marble Falls, Texas. The distinctive pink-red rock has been used in the construction of the Texas State Capitol and the Galveston seawall. The quarry has been in operation for over 140 years. So this is where I'm going to end this one. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe and follow Angie, Jazz, and I on our journey. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road.